Hello and welcome to
Samba Drumming, Episode 3
with Dave
and Tim. In this session we'll be learning a new piece called Baião. It's based on a rhythm from a region in northwestern Brazil called Baião.
But first we're going to get started with a warm-up. During the last episode we set you a challenge to do the name game, where we worked round the circles round our group, all saying either a number or our name. Now this session, what we want to do is try and speed that process up a little bit. So we're going to try and get our BPM, which was at 80, up to around 110 beats per minute. This can be really challenging because the increase in speed makes us feel a little bit more anxious about whether we're going to get it right. Dave, have you got the metronome?
Metronome.
Now our metronome is set at 110 beats per minute. Let's see if we can get all the way through our name game. 1,
2,
3,
4,
Tim,
2,
3,
4,
1,
Dave,
3,
4,
1,
2,
Tim,
4,
1,
2,
3.
Dave.
Now have a go and see if you can get all the way around your circle doing numbers, number 1s with their name, number 2 with the name, number 3 with their name, and number 4 with their name at an increased BPM. You don't have to try and get up to 110 beats per minute, but see how fast you can go. Press pause and have a go. Welcome back. Did you manage to complete the name game at an increased BPM? I hope it went really well. Now we're going to start our new piece. This new piece is called Baião. So press pause on the video and make sure everybody's got their instruments ready.
As Tim said, our piece is called Baião. Can you say Baião? It's based on the rhythms from a region in Brazil called Baião, or you can pronounce it Bahia, depending on where you're from. Let's get started by clapping the rhythms using call and response. We're going to use the words I like Samba to help you remember the rhythm. We'll clap the rhythm on our knees to start with. I'll do the call.
And I'll do the response with you.
Hands ready. I like Samba.
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 Now we'd like you to press pause on the video and have a go at clapping that rhythm on your knees or on the desks. It's really important that we all get a feel for this rhythm before we start playing our instruments. Your leader can count you all in. Press pause on the video and give it a go. Hello, welcome back. Did you manage to play that pattern in time together? Well done if you did. If you didn't, don't worry. We're always going to keep trying and keep practicing. Let's have a look and see if we can play the rhythm on the drums. So group 1, that's surdos. Beaters ready and drums ready. Groups 2, 3 and 4, you will clap the pattern on your knees, like we did when we taught you the rhythm just now. I'll play the call.
And I'll play the response with you.
Here we go. Beater, mute. Now we'd like you to have a go at playing the rhythm on the surdos. So group 1, you'll play the rhythm on the surdos. Groups 2, 3 and 4, clap the rhythm on your knees. Enjoy it and try to play it in time together. Press pause on the video and have a go at looping the surdo part.
Welcome back. Did you manage to play the surdo part in time together?
So now let's take a look at the tambourine part. The pattern is called a son clave. Can you say son clave?
A son clave sounds something like this. Now again, to help us remember the son clave, we can use words. So we could use I like fish and chips.
Or if you don't like fish and chips, you could use the words I like beans on toast, or anything that works. Let's try it. We'll clap the rhythm, call and response. Group 2, if you've got tambourines in your hand, use the tambourines. Groups 1, 3 and 4, do clapping. I'll do the call.
I'll do the response with you.
I like fish and chips.
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 Now press pause on the video and have a go at looping the tambourine part. If you have a tambourine, play the tambourine. If you don't, clap the rhythm. Good luck.
Welcome back. Did you manage to all loop Group 2's tambourine part? And did you all get your hands nice and high in the air? Let's take a look at how the surdo, Group number 1, and tambourine, Group number 2, sit together on this groove.
Now we'd like you to have a go at playing the surdo and the tambourine parts together at the same time. We'd like your leader to use the whistle to start you and stop you. So let's have a quick look at how the whistle works. Now sometimes you'd have 4 blows on the whistle and then the band start. In this case it's slightly different, but it's still a count of 4 to get you started.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
On that last whistle note, the whole band starts together.
Listen to the call one more time.
Press pause and give it a go.
Welcome back. Did you manage to get your surdos and tambourines all working together? Did your leader manage to do the calls on the whistle? I bet it's starting to sound really cool now, but we want to work with group number 3 and add our Agogo bells. Now the Agogo bell part, group number 3, this can be a little tricky because your first play of the instrument starts after everybody else's first beat.
Now to help you remember this, I'm going to ask you to say a word in your mind before you start to play the bell. And the word is rest. Can you say rest? A rest in music is a beat that you don't play. And even though you don't play that beat, it's really important that you count that beat in your mind so that everyone can stay in time together. So now let's have a look at the Agogo Bell pattern. Call and response, clapping, I'll do the call.
And I'll do the response with you.
Remember, the first thing you're going to do is say the word rest in your mind, but I'll say it out loud. Rest. 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 rest, rest,
Rest. Rest.
Now we're going to ask the whole group to practice that pattern with just the clapping. So bells, put your bells down, and everyone practice clapping that rhythm.
You can say rest as we just did, or you can give an air 10 to nobody, and that would give you our rest. So we would go. And that helps us just create that element of silence in our playing. Press pause and try it with your entire group. Welcome back. Now, let's try and get that pattern played on our bells.
So here we have the Agogo Bell. As we've said before, Agogo means 2 notes, and we have 2 notes here. Our first 2 claps happen on the low note. So it's rest, clap, clap. Our second 2 on the top note. So it will sound like this. Rest. Then it's another rest and 2 more on the top note. Rest. The whole thing sounds like this. Rest. 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 Now we'd like you to press pause on the video with group 2 playing on the bells and everybody else clapping the part. Feel free to do a rotation so that different people can get a go on the bells. Good luck! Welcome back! Did you manage to loop the bell part in time together? Well done if you did. If you haven't yet, don't worry. We're always going to keep trying and keep practicing. Now we'll have a look at the Ganza part. So it just so happens the Ganza part is exactly the same in this piece as it was in the previous hip-hop piece.
On the Ganza, we're either holding it with one hand like this, or we're holding it with 2 hands like this. Our pattern remains the same as it was for the hip-hop groove, which is the Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. Brrr. So when we play it in 2 hands, it would look like this. Or in 1 hand, it would look like this. And remember, you can always add a little bit of excitement, whether it's with your hands moving up, but also with our facial expressions. Feel free to make some funny faces. So now, let's have a look at how those instruments, group 1, group 2, group 3 and 4, all fit together. Me and Dave have prepared you a little video with the call at the beginning from our leader and the call at the end to tell us to stop. Have a look. Did you enjoy that? Now press pause on the video and have a go at looping all 4 parts together. Your leader will give you a counting and will tell you when to stop. You can also try some rotations and see if you can play every instrument in the band. Press pause and give it a go. Good luck!
Welcome back! Did you manage to put all 4 parts together in time? Well done if you did. If you didn't yet, don't worry, just keep trying. Now let's have a look at our leaders' parts. That's the kasha and the hepanique. Let's get the kasha and the hepanique out. Our kasha and hepanique parts emphasize beats 2 and beats 4. Like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look at how the Kasha and Heponique are going to emphasize beats 2 and 4. If you have a Kasha and a Heponique, you'll need sticks or a stick. Everybody else, clap the rhythms either on your knees or on your desk. So the easy version of the leader parts is to just hit beats 2 and 4. I'll do the call.
I'll do the response with you.
Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. 1, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1,
1, 3, 1, 3.
Now the more advanced version of the same parts requires both hands. And it sounds like this. Or on the snare, it sounds like this. Now we'd like you to practice that. So everyone that doesn't have a leader instrument, that's group 1, 2, 3 and 4, we'd like you to just use your hands to practice this pattern, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Or you could always just clap the 2 and the 4 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now press pause on the video with everyone clapping the part and give the leaders with the Kasha drum and the Heponique a chance to practice their part.
Welcome back. Did your leaders manage to get that pattern going? Were they playing the simple version or were they going for it on the advanced version? Either way, it will work with the groove. And just like you guys have had time to practice, they need time to practice as well. So that you can see how their parts fit in with our bateria, we've made another video. And this video has got everybody's parts. See if you can see your part being played and think about it in your mind, because it's soon going to be your turn to get by on rocking. Have a look.
Now it's your turn. We're going to ask you in a minute to press pause and play the entire piece with the whistle bringing you all in, the leaders playing their parts and all 4 groups playing their parts interlocking. On the video we've looped the pattern 8 times. You can loop the pattern 16 times or 32 times or as many times as you like. Now it's a difficult groove to get working together. If it falls apart, don't worry, just stop and start again from the beginning.
Now it may take several attempts to get this groove rocking, but don't worry, you can start really slow, you can then build up your tempo throughout every rotation that you do, so that you become really happy with how the groove sounds. Be patient and keep having fun. Good luck!
Welcome back! Did you manage to get all the parts working together in time? Well done if you did. If you didn't, don't worry. All of this is really good practice at working in a team together. You're listening to each other whilst remembering your own parts, whilst anticipating what's going to happen next. It's really good teamwork practice. So keep trying, keep rocking, and keep having fun.
Now in the next session, we're going to be looking at adding some breaks into our piece by on. So if you get chance to practice beforehand, it would really help for you to feel confident with the groove, with the whistle call at the beginning and the whistle call to stop.
After we've said goodbye, there will be a still screen, as always, with keywords and plenary for your reference to what we've done in the session.
Thank you once again for joining us, and we're looking forward to working on our piece by on again in the next session. Thanks very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.